What's happening, everyone? So the news is out. It's no secret. REMAX was in trouble for a bit, and today it's announced Real Brokerage buys REMAX in a massive $880 million deal to acquire REMAX, all of it. Pretty much, they bought it all. So what does that mean? It means a few things. REMAX agents are going to stay REMAX agents. I'm pretty sure the way Compass bought, back in January, Anywhere Realty with their 4 brands, Sotheby's, Century One, they're going to keep the brand REMAX. It's a massive brand. It's no secret. It's a massive brand. They'd be ridiculous not to keep it, in my opinion. But I'll probably call it Real REMAX or something like that. Who knows? Anyways, my thing is, what does that do for the real estate industry? Because Real Brokerage is basically a tech company. They have a proprietary AI software, which is really cool. But they're a virtual brokerage, which means they don't have any offices. In Ontario, you're required to have a physical brick and mortar address to run a brokerage. But they don't have any offices. They have just one address, and everything else is virtual because of the way they structured their company. It's kind of like, the EXPs of the world and all that. They don't have any physical offices, where REMAX globally has lots. Just drive down any street and you'll see, 2, 3, whatever. They're just huge. So I wonder how that's going to work. I know Real will probably operate it as REMAX for the time being. Because it's inevitable. Any company wants to make it profitable. You just spent $880 million on a company. You got to make it profitable. So, and I know REMAX is all franchised, independent offices, independent owners and all that. So question 1 is, do you think some of those independent owners will step away from the brand should things change, or will they stay on? Number 1. Pretty sure most of them will stay on because they've probably been at REMAX for a long time. And number 2, for the agents, how does that make you feel that things are going to change? I know for you it's going to be better because you're going to have more technology at your fingertips. It's going to help your business in a way, because if you adapt to the AI and you hear all the rumblings about it, it's going to help your business. But knowing this and the possibility of your office changing brands because maybe ownership doesn't want to keep the REMAX brand associated with that virtual office. Because a big thing is the way Real, being former REMAX, I understand their contracts, I understand their fee structures, their monthly fees. Real doesn't have monthly fees. They structure their fees a lot differently than REMAX. REMAX is very traditional in the way they do things. They've been doing it their way a very long time. But Real doesn't do that. They're on a cap system in terms of the split. So you hit a certain cap and your split will change. But monthly fees, they don't have any. I know REMAX does. I know a lot of brokerages do, but Real doesn't. It's a one-time investment. I was reading it. But there is no monthly fee. So I wonder how that's going to change from the franchise side, because I'm sure Real will want to implement that system into the REMAXs for sure, because a cap system is more profitable from a brokerage side versus the traditional way that the REMAX was doing it before. I know the cap system is more profitable because it costs money to keep these brokerages running and costs money to keep them open. So just that's my biggest question, is if that changes, how is that going to change the mindset of the franchisees, the people that own these independent brokerages? Will they stay on? Will they adapt? And the agents too, because a lot of you agents been there a long time and you're used to a certain way. Will you adapt and will you change, or will you just say, no, I want to stay the way I was and move on? So a lot more to unfold as this news keeps coming out, and the details will come out slowly if at all. But yeah, exciting times in real estate, for the better, for the worse, who knows? Real estate's changing. It's changing constantly, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. Take care.